everybody. I could not sound worse. I am sick and I'm not wearing any makeup and I'm not going to apologize for it. It is January and that means that the March Disneybound challenges have been released. So I have decided to start on them super early this year and take you guys behind the scenes and show you what it takes to produce 31 Disneybound and 31 days of content all at the Disney parks. Show you guys how I do it. First of all, I'm not even sorry for my apartment right now. It's very messy, but I don't care. For those of you that are not aware, the March Disneybound Challenge is a challenge that is put out by the Disneybound Instagram, where for 31 days in March, they give you 31 different prompts for Disneybounds, and you have to be creative and pick a character from the prompt to Disneybound, and produce 31 days of content. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do it, take you behind the scenes, show you guys like the prep work and the shooting and how long it takes, and yeah, so it is January now, we are starting. It doesn't feel like a lot, but this is my small pile from Amazon. This is essentially the first 10 days of the challenge all right here. I did own like a few things that I'm gonna be using, but in all honesty, it's just easier sometimes to look it up and be like, I'm gonna wear this. So this is the first 10 days right here. Okay, so it looks like a mess because it is, but what I've done here is I have set up everything that came so that I can like lay it out, look at it, make sure there's nothing missing, add all the accessories that need to be added, make sure I have everything. Hopefully, maybe by this layout, you can tell what a few of them are. As you can see, there's only 7 here. I did accidentally send a dress to my parents' house. I have to go pick that up. And then there's one for me at Allison's house. And that only makes 9. What am I missing? Let's check my notebook. So what I do is I always write everything down in a notebook. This is where I do like all my planning of what characters I'm doing for what day and what I'm wearing for, oh, I thought there was someone outside. What I'm wearing for each character so I don't forget anything. Oh, it's because I already did one. Forgot. I literally already did one of my first 10. Oh, whoops. I don't normally reuse any Disneybounds for the March Disneybound Challenge. However, there is one that I have not posted yet at all, and I did it like a year ago, and it happens to be one of the prompts, so I was like, might as well, because I was proud of it at the time. I just never posted it. So yeah, so I will actually only be doing 9 of the first 10, and I have 7 here. 1 is at my parents' house, 1 is at Allison's house. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go through all these, I'm gonna try everything on all together to make sure it looks right and it fits right, because there is nothing worse than getting to Disneyland and like putting it on and realizing it doesn't fit, and now you've wasted your day and your time because like you could have been doing this and like now you're not, now you're gonna be behind. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time around because we're gonna be so far ahead, hopefully. But I'm gonna try these on, and then there's a few like DIY elements of things that I'm gonna be doing, like hair pieces, adding to different outfits. I'm gonna get started on that. But like I said, what I'm doing now is I'm trying on all the outfits full out with accessories and everything, making sure they fit and that they are approved by the committee, which is what I am now calling myself. And then after I try everything on and make sure it fits, I will pack it directly in this suitcase, because this time around what we are doing is we are renting a hotel and staying at the parks for multiple days so that we can get everything done and not like be stressed out. And this is, at least for the first round of this, because I assume if I'm doing 10 this time, we're gonna have to do at least 3 rounds going to the parks and taking pictures and getting us all done. But like I said, packing everything after trying it on, making sure it fits, golden. Okay, so I've tried everything on, it all works. Now I have a few like DIYs to do, just like little additions to things, not really so much like making outfits because I don't want to. Let's do it. Hello. So basically what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna add some red bows to this tulle skirt. I'm sure you can already guess what the Disneybound is, but it won't matter by this time because I'm pretty sure you'll have already seen it by the time I post this video. Do you like me just like blobbing into frame here? Like, this is it. This is model bod right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna I only have so much of this ribbon, so I am going to just see how many bows it makes and then space it evenly on the skirt. I'll probably not need all of it, but we'll see. Whatever.
The next day.
So it is like 6:43 in the morning. We are in a cheap motel in Anaheim. We are getting ready to do Rise of the Resistance because we haven't done that yet, and we figured if we're gonna stay in a hotel, we might as well wake up early and try and hit that up. And then there's hair all in my face. And then later today we're gonna be starting the March Disneybound challenge here in January, so stay tuned. I'm already wearing my first Disneybound. Bet you can't guess it. If you can, leave it in the comments below. We'll take you on our Rise of the Resistance journey and then our Disneybound journey. And I look like Regina George's mom. Kids need any snacks? A condom? Kids keep me young. So here's a little behind the scenes. All these bags are full of stuff for our Disneybounds today, and I am at the lockers that are in the picnic area outside of the park. These are my favorite lockers to use because they're a little bit bigger than even the large lockers inside. They're made to fit like coolers because it's a picnic area, so fit all your stuff really comfortably in there. So there's the locker with all the stuff in it, and as you can see, there's like so much more space left in there. If you wanted to put more in, you could. This is all I have for today though. Alright, so we've made it into the park before the park opened. We have our sustenance. Sorry, we're blocking a trash can. Only 11 minutes till the park opens, so we're trying to obviously get our boarding group for Rise of the Resistance. I've never seen the park this busy before it opens, and it's like crazy to have all these people just like chilling on Main Street and like at the train station. Like, I don't know, even on like the birthdays, I don't think people have been here this early, so it's really weird. But it's weird because it also is like the parking lot was empty, like getting in here was so easy, but it still feels busy. I don't know. Everybody is very excited that they all got a boarding group. I feel like we all won the lottery. What number are we? 26. 26. We went to Red Rose Tavern for breakfast because it's the only place in the park that's not like a sit-down restaurant where you can get pancakes. Now we are headed to California Adventure with our pancake to go get a milkshake, all for the gram. So we've done 2 of our bounds already. It is 9:30. We started at, I want to say, like 9 because realistically after we got our boarding group it took us to like 9. So we're gonna go down to the 3rd, and then we might have to take a break to get on Rise of the Resistance. We'll see. Oh darn. That's 3 done for today. What time is it? I don't know. 9:30. 9:34. Okay, so our boarding group was called. We are taking a break from Disneybounding to do some different Disneybounding for Rise of the Resistance. Because how could we miss the opportunity to get all those Instagram pics all for the gram? Bitches love the gram. Hi, little boy. Now please enjoy some of our reactions to Rise of the Resistance. It's so cute. I'm obsessed. It's so cute.
Incoming transmission from Ray.
Shut up. Shut up. Oh. We're outside now. Oh no! Look, it like shoots me! God. But that's not us, that's someone else! Oh. I thought it was a mirror! The seats are vibrating. What? Oh no, girl! Shit! Fuck! Is that it? Oh my God, we're outside.
Now back to our regularly scheduled programming.
So Rise of the Resistance is the greatest thing I've ever experienced in my life. How do? How do? I literally don't know what just happened to us. Now we're continuing with the March Disneybound challenge in January. Moose. It's a bear! Ah! It's a bear! I love bears. So a moose is dependable and honest like a Hufflepuff. Yep. And I'm loving and strong like a me. So we hop back to DCA to finish the last Disneybound that I'm doing in this park. And now we're gonna go over to the other side, back to Disneyland to finish that park, or to start that park. For those of you that don't remember, I've worn this Disneybound once before and it sparked a lot of controversy. So because I love drama, I'm doing it again and I can't wait to see all the people that get upset about it.
Actually, the only people that did get upset about it were the admins of the Disneybound Facebook page, who removed my post wearing this outfit 4 times and then made it so that I had to be admin approved to post in the group. Thanks, the Disneybound Facebook page.
All right, 1 down, 2 to go. And then the first, no, just kidding. The first 8 will be done. Tomorrow we're doing 2 of them, only because I didn't want to bring all of them here today because we had 2 days. But honestly, in theory, we could have gotten all of them done today. Well, yeah, it's only 12:30. It's only 12:30. So we brought a tripod this time around so that for our pictures together, we don't have to stop people, and also so that we can like get good ones. When you stop people, you like feel bad stopping them, and then you can't be like, oh, could you take like a bunch of pictures and we're gonna like pose, and you know, you can't like explain it. So it's just better. We have, my camera connects to my phone, so I can like remotely shoot. We have the tripod, and we don't have to stop anybody, and we don't have to bother anybody, and we can get all the pictures we want. It's great. So we got a hotel for 2 days because I didn't want to bring all my stuff in one day. But we finished so early today, went back, like took a nap, but not really, just a rest. And then I was like, we can literally get the other 2 done today and not have to spend the night again and just go home. And so we're doing that. So we're getting 9 done today, and that will be a total of 10 done before the month of February. And not even a full 24 hours. Not a full 24 hours. Technically it'll be like a 6-hour period, so it took us 30 minutes, but we finished the other 2, so that's a total of 9 in one day. With that, I have the first 10 for the March Disneybound challenge
away from the side.
in January.
There may be no lap.
Several days later.
So we are back at Disneyland. This is day 2 of us finishing the March Disneybound challenge. It is now the end of February. I've already done 10. Allison's starting today, and I have like 7 more for today. We're nailing it. So we have been here for less than 1 hour. We've completed all the looks that we needed to do in California Adventure. We're heading over to Disneyland. My entire dress is unzipped because it doesn't fit, so we're just dealing with that. It's called commitment to the craft, and we're doing it. We're getting it done. So I can't see at all. It feels like you're right here in these glasses, but this is commitment to the craft. Oh my God. Walk a straight line. No. I did it. So it is now 1 p.m. We got here and started shooting at like 10:40. We are now finished, so that's about 2.5 hours. Done with everything. We have 1 more to go, but we're doing it
in the hotel, so it'll be on our way back to the car. And right now I'm shooting some like promo advertisements for companies that send me things to wear. So we are getting it all done today, and I am now 2/3 of the way through the March Disneybound challenge, and it is February.
4 to 6 more days later.
Alright guys, so today is March 4th. I am back at the parks for my 3rd round of the March Disneybound challenge. I am alone today. I've never done this alone. I thought I would try it because I have a new job and I have very limited time off. So I had the day off and I was like, let's see if I can do this alone. I brought my tripod with me. We're gonna see. I have 7 looks to be completed today, and then hopefully I will only have 1 more day to come to the parks. We'll see. I could potentially do all these in 1 day, or I know I could do more than this 7, but I have the supplies for the 7, and like these things cost money, so like it takes time. I can't just blow all my money on Disneybounds for an entire month. You know, I have to do it slowly. So today I will be doing 7 more. Then I will have, ooh, let me see how many I have left after this. 7 left. Ooh, I thought less. I do keep track of everything like on a note on my phone. You can't see that. It's just a blank screen to you, but I have like everything that I'm doing in order, and then I usually will break down like the day and where I'm going like in the order that I'm taking the pictures in and where the pictures are gonna be. I do pictures in order of my wigs, not in order of like where the location is, like what's closest, because like for some of them, I use my own hair. For some of them, I use like the same wig for, you know, multiple. I sort of do it where it's easier and I don't have to do a bunch of wig changes. I wear wigs for fun. I wear wigs because I like them. I do not ever wear a wig that is indicative of the character that I am portraying. For example, like this, I decided that I felt like the gray wig went with this outfit. I guarantee you can't guess who I am. And if you look at all the other, you know, Disneybounds, yeah, some of them I have like longer hair for, but it's my color. You know, a lot of them I wear my color hair wigs because I don't want to like style my hair, or I want to have different hairstyles in the same day. I'm taking all these photos in the same day, so I want to have different hairstyles for the different looks. I want to say almost all of them are my hair color though. The exception I think of this one. And then one of them is like black. I wish it wasn't, but it is. I do not wear wigs that are character wigs of the characters that I am Disneybounding, because then that becomes a cost bound, and then that becomes an issue because then people, you know, think that you might be that character and you might work here even though you're wearing a sweatshirt. This happened to me, and I come here all the time. I was here on Sweethearts Night where you're allowed to wear costumes. Somebody was dressed as Aurora and she looked incredible, and she had the perfect wig and the perfect costume and the perfect crown and everything, but she was wearing a Mickey Mouse sweatshirt, and I literally looked at her and I was like, why is Aurora wearing a sweatshirt? Like, who let her do this? And then I realized she didn't work here. So that is the reason why you shouldn't wear wigs to the park. Anyway, all that being said, I'm gonna go into the park, hopefully, we'll see, with all this stuff. And I have 7 to go today, and we're gonna see how long it takes. Right now it's 12:01. I'll clock what time I get into the park and what time I actually start, and then what time I finish. Okay, so it is 12:31. I am officially starting. I have already had a cast member approach me about my tripod, which is allowed in the parks. Selfie sticks are not allowed. However, a tripod that can fold down to fit inside a standard backpack is allowed. So she approached me and was like, hey, has anybody told you you can't have that in here? And I said, no, that's not your rule. This is your rule. And then she said, oh, okay. And I'm like, how do you think I made it past security with something that wasn't allowed in here? And she said, okay, and left. So don't approach a guest if you don't know the rules. So I am done with my first round at Disneyland for today, and I am park hopping over to DCA. Then I'm gonna be coming back. For today, I have to do like 2 park hops. I did 2 here. It's now 12:54, I'm done with those. Gonna hop over and do 3 over there, and then hop back and do 2 more over here, and then go home. So I am done with DCA. I did 3 over here
It is now 1:52 p.m. I'm gonna go change and head back over to Disneyland, and then I'm gonna finish the other 2 there, and then I'm gonna go home. So it is 2:17. I was gonna wait till 3 o'clock for Pixie Hollow to clear out for one of them, not Disney Fairies, but I don't want to wait like 40 minutes, so I'm gonna change into my last look for the day. I'm gonna change locations for that last look for the day, and then I'm gonna go home. Okay, I am done. It is now 2:38, which is like a total of 2 hours and 8 minutes of actually shooting since I got to the park at like 12:30 and started. That's 7 looks in 2 hours. I don't think that's too bad. I'm hungry and I'm tired, so I'm gonna go home. It proved to be a lot more difficult to use my tripod than I thought it would be because the cast members were like assholes about it. They were all like, are you gonna be very long right here? Or are you gonna like, what is that? Are you allowed to have that? And I was like, yes, I'm allowed to have it. It made it through security, so I'm allowed to have it. And if there was a person taking my pictures, would you be like concerned as to how long I was taking in an area? No. And everything took less than like 2 minutes because it was like the tripod was already set up. It's already connected to my phone. Just, you know, put it down, pose, and leave. So I don't really know what everybody's issue was, but 7 looks down, 7 to go. We are back at Disneyland. It is my 3rd trip for the March Disneybound Challenge and my final trip. It's a very rainy day, as you can tell by our raincoats. Mine is my Disneybound. Guess what it is? It is now 12:11 p.m. and we're gonna be getting into the park, and we're gonna, I think, just do Disneyland today.
We are now en route.
That is the only place that we have. I have 7 bounds to do today and 9. So that's a total of 16 bounds for those of you that are bad at math like me. And we're gonna see how long that takes. And then this video will be done and I can upload it.
Disneyland
Wow.
and Disney California Adventure.
All right, everybody. It's been on and off pouring rain, so what time is it right now? I don't know, everything that I have is resetting. Why is it? Because it's wet. It's 1:45, so we've been here for about 2 hours. We're about halfway done, but it is taking longer because like when it's pouring, we're ducking in, and then when it's not, we're coming out. I am currently sitting on the castle, even though it's soaking wet, and my bare butt is here because the skirt I'm wearing is so short, so my bare butt is on the wet, and that is what we like to call commitment to the craft. Yes! It is now 3:30. We are watching the Rainy Day Cavalcade, which is my favorite parade because it happens so seldom in Southern California. I am done with all 9 of my bounds. Allison has 2 left. It is 3:30, so that's like 3 hours that we've done 9. How many did you have? No, I had 7. I did all 7 of mine. She had 9. So we've done 14. 14. And you guys know, that's like full hair and makeup and costume and shoes and everything is changing. You know me. You know me. It's not just a t-shirt change, okay? You know that. So we're gonna do the last 2 and then we'll go home. Last 3, you have 3 left. Yeah. Right, everybody. It's March 10th. It's 4:20 blaze it p.m. Oh my god. You didn't think I was, but then I did. We're done. The March Disneybound Challenge is over. For us and everybody else. Sorry guys, we ended it.
We closed the submissions.
Submissions are closed. Thanks for staying tuned and seeing what it takes to fully commit to the craft.
Of course, yes.
And following us on this little journey.
And stay sexy.
Oh, stay sexy. Bye guys.